Every groomer knows the right equipment makes all the difference. That's why I trust Aeolus. From high-powered dryers to ergonomic tables and tubs, Aeolus designs tools that keep both pets and groomers comfortable. But it's not just grooming. Aeolus also makes incredible show equipment for handlers and breeders, and even veterinary gear trusted by professionals worldwide. Their products are built to last, easy to clean, and designed to make your workday smoother. Whether you're in the salon, at a dog show, or working in a vet clinic, Aeolus has equipment you can depend on. Visit aeoluspet.us because great tools means great results.
You say tidy whities? I always said whitey tidies.
No, tidy whities.
Everyone make fun of Cat again.
It looks like I'm wearing tidy whities.
Yeah.
Okay, instead of whitey tidies.
Yeah, tidy whities.
Okay, whatever.
Wait,
Because they're tight and they're white.
But
But they're
yeah,
also
tidy whities.
they're also white and tight. What's
Tidy
the difference?
whities.
Tidy whities.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they are shorts. They're just really small.
shorties.
Shorty shorties. Okay.
Wow, Cat's wearing less than I am today.
I know. Wow, it's a rare occurrence. I ran out of clothes that I brought today.
You mean you ran out of clothes that are clean at home?
Yes.
It's laundry. It's laundry day.
Welcome to another grooming podcast. I'm Kat Graney.
I'm Nathan Austin. Jeez.
I
I'm
usually say
Kathleen
welcome to-
Austin.
I'm Juan Rivera.
I was like, what was that?
Well, today we're just going to be bullshitting the whole time.
Yeah.
So might
It's
as well
holiday
start.
time.
It's Labor Day.
It's Labor Day, so we're just going to be relaxed.
Relax.
Low pressure.
So I guess today we're not your favorite podcast.
Today we're just a podcast.
We're just a podcast.
Midway, I was like, but guess what? It's your favorite
It is.
podcast.
Better be.
Better fucking.
So anyway.
You would think we like drugs
Why do you allow me to be on this?
because it's fun. It brings the fun,
I'm
Cat.
such a
Constant
train-
entertainment.
I'm such a train wreck. Anyways.
As are we all, Cat. Just
So
in our own ways.
Yeah, today's Labor Day, so we're just going to take it easy. We're going to just have some fun today.
Not much structure today.
Yeah, no structure, so it's going to be wild. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about some Would You Rathers. We're going to play this game Incoherent.
Good
a little
for
bit.
Cat.
It's good for me.
Oh, she's going to freaking dominate.
We're going to talk about some of the books we've read recently or finished or began or whatever. Maybe Nathan will have a crazy story for us.
We'll
and,
see.
whatever else happens.
Whatever happens, happens.
We'll see.
In
We
Fight
shall
Club.
see.
No, I'm just kidding.
Anyways, Katie, you're going to give us some Would You Rather.
I did find a Would You Rather. This one seemed pretty funny. Would you rather have to fight a goose with human level intelligence or 100 toddlers with pool noodles?
Okay,
Are they in a
but
pool?
are they both trying to kill me?
It just says fight.
I would fuck up some toddlers.
Yeah.
100 toddlers?
Yeah.
Well, they said poodles. You're
But
just
then
gonna-
they start crying.
I'll
Okay,
wear
but
earplugs.
I can just run away from the toddlers. I can't run long distances, but I can run fast enough to get behind a door or something.
I don't think you can run away from 100 toddlers, Cat.
That's
Thanks. Is that a fat joke?
no. 100 toddlers though, that's a lot of kids.
What's a toddler? 2 to 3?
I would say 2 to 3.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
4
Nathan-
even.
maybe
Yeah.
even 4. I feel like 4-year-olds are toddlers.
No, but I feel like if
Well, I
you're in
feel like they're
preschool, you're not a
toddling.
toddler.
Hold on.
Well,
I'm gonna
preschool's
look
5,
it up.
isn't it?
All right, I'm gonna
No,
look it
preschool's 4, I
up.
thought, because kinder's 5.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
toddlers.
toddlers, like
okay,
toddle.
it says online 1 to 3. Sorry.
Okay.
So they're
1 to
toddling.
3-year-old.
I think I would choose the
wouldn't-
goose because I
wouldn't
think
want
that
to
would
fight
be more.
toddlers. That would be brutal.
Yeah, for
But
one.
it has a human level intelligence.
Yeah, for one, I want to meet a
Pocket.
goose that has a human level intelligence, and for 2, I think it'd be easier to throw hands with that because it's still a goose.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
is it
And like, what
goose
am I gonna
size?
do? What am I gonna do? Hitting a bunch of toddlers with pool noodle just doesn't sound like.
I thought they had poo noodles. They were trying to eat each
No,
other.
it just says you have to fight a goose with human level intelligence.
Or do we
No,
have
the
the pool
pool
noodles, or do
noodles.
they have the
The
pool noodles?
toddlers have the pool noodles.
Oh,
So they're hitting us with pool noodles.
oh, that's not a big. And I'd have to fight them. No, I don't want to beat up a bunch of toddlers.
I thought I had the pool noodles, and I would beat 100 toddlers with my pool noodle.
I mean, you
'Cause
definitely
I'll sign me
could
up
do
for that.
that. Just all you have to do is grab one from one of the toddlers, and then you could beat them all up with it. So
that sounds terrible.
I think
I
that
mean,
sounds
I've like literally,
says the non-parent, but
I've like literally fought a goose before. So it's like that's no
with
skin off my
human
back.
level
But it's
No, just like a
intelligence.
regular goose intelligence.
So is it
regular
si-
goose
I
intelligence.
just fought. He wanted some. I had some bread, and he was trying to take the whole bag. And then, have you ever seen him get aggro? They get aggro.
Yeah, they're
I've,
crazy.
I've had a mom chase me away from her nest, and that bitch be crazy. But also, the goose is goose size. It doesn't say like human size or anything.
No, just
It just says human level intelligence, so not size.
Can it
Well, I feel
speak?
like I could.
I don't know.
I would assume it's intelligent.
How would you
Maybe
even
that's how
know?
the fight started because it's shit talking you.
I just sit on its ass,
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I'd fight the goose.
just like wring its neck and eat it.
you're
I
all,
would cook it up.
you're all,
God.
that's it. I'm cooking you for
No,
dinner.
I would capture it and then take it on the road and charge
Make
people
money.
money to see the goose.
Okay, so I'm
What
team
would it
goose.
do,
You're team
though?
toddler.
I feel like it'd just be more fun to beat up some toddlers.
Okay, Juan's team toddler.
That's
I
a
think the three
statement.
of us are goose. Goose fighting. We're having goose for dinner, guys.
yeah, me and the goose.
Oh, is it foie gras or whatever that is?
Foie
That's
gras.
liver. That's goose liver.
Put the goose. It's a
I
liver
think
in
it's
it.
goose. It's either goose or duck. I can't remember. But they also it's a fatty liver, so they have to.
I have
They
that.
Oh,
they feed it a lot of. They feed it a lot
gras.
of stuff. So, anyways, okay. What about this one? Would you rather accidentally like your ex's Instagram post from 4 years ago, or accidentally text your boss a screenshot of you talking trash about them?
Ooh.
Both of those are terrible. That one's good. This is good. This one's good.
That
What
one's
if
a
I
bad
don't
one.
have an ex from 4 years ago?
Whatever ex. No, I think the Instagram post is from 4 years ago. So that
Oh,
means
you were
You're
lurking.
lurking in their fucking shit for that long.
Maybe you're looking for a picture of them.
I mean,
in
I
your-
don't. That, honestly, like it would be super cringe for like me, because
no one
like
else?
ick. But also, I would just never speak of it. I'm like, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
I feel like
You
the
know?
boss would have more repercussions.
that would be worse. I definitely think I would go with the accidentally liking the old ex's post. And
Me too.
and I just wouldn't say shit.
Well, I would unlike it and just like pretend like it didn't happen.
Hopefully they just didn't notice it. Like,
Yeah.
because Nathan would never notice if
No.
if an old like girlfriend of his liked something and then unliked it, he would never notice
Yeah.
because he never looks at any of his freaking notifications.
Yeah, that's true. Like
Yeah.
it's like less noticeable than like potentially than the.
Yeah, I feel like.
Okay, you want
the
to hear
boss thing
something
would just
super
be-
I would do
cringe?
the X like.
Make a fake account and then like go spam so they have so many notifications they don't see it.
You want to hear something that was super cringe?
What?
Is one time my friend Cameron was on my Facebook and he was on my cousin's Facebook, like stalking her, like one of my girl cousins. From my Facebook, and he liked one of her fucking a picture of her in like a bikini from
Oh
like
my
years
God.
before.
Uh-huh.
And he told me right when he did it, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know, like I
Yeah.
was like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Like, do I?
I don't think you said anything. Did you?
I just unliked it because I didn't know. Like, I was like, dude, this is hilarious, but like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have had that happen to me though. Not the liking an ex's thing, but I have had somebody accidentally send me a screenshot of the conversation we were just like having. So then I was like, ooh, who the fuck were you about to send that to?
Yeah.
Now I know you're like I was having an argument with them and then they sent me a screenshot of our conversation right there. And I was like, ooh.
Who was that?
How
Off
would you
the
recover?
record.
How do you
done that.
recover from that?
Oops. You don't.
Wasn't there recently a post on some of the a grooming group about a customer talking shit about
Yeah.
he like, oh, the groomer's he showed up and he's fat and blah blah, he's gonna eat my dog or whatever.
Oh my God.
Damn,
and
that's
then
fucked
she sent it to the groomer instead of her daughter.
Whoops.
Wow. People are
The
fucking.
guy laughed it off because he's like, I am fluffy, basically. I was like, if someone's called me fat, I'd be like a little like, damn, but like
That's mean.
it's the truth.
Yeah.
though.
You'd
I
be
mean,
like that, but I'd tell him to fuck off. I'd be like, no, you got to get the fuck out of
I
here.
mean, I am fat though.
Okay, what about this one? Would you rather sweat mayonnaise or cry glitter?
Oh. It seemed like it hurt if you cried glitter.
I mean, sweating mayonnaise would be fucking nasty, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would cry glitter.
Cry glitter. Just because, like, you sweat every day. You sweat all the time.
I would
Well,
just
that's
try
easy.
really hard not to cry.
That's
or
easy for
I
me,
would cry all
'cause I'm
the
a man.
time.
I
Very
don't
funny.
cry.
You
I was
cry more than I
glitter.
do.
Nathan actually cries a lot. Which is funny because when I first met him, he definitely was that, like, I'm a man, I don't
Well, he's like-
cry.
Yeah.
Now you're not like that. Now you're a crier.
He's a father, though.
But crying glitter,
Forrest Gump.
it probably would hurt a little bit, but actually sick. I would probably do it all the time just to be like, I'm a glittery bitch.
Have you seen that makeup though? It's cute.
What?
Like the running glitter from the eyes.
Oh my God, yeah,
so
from
pretty.
Euphoria.
Oh yeah, from Euphoria.
Yeah.
That's where it's from.
I wanted to look like that so badly when that came out. I was like, where do I get that makeup?
Who did that?
2026.
Oh,
It was in
they're-
Euphoria, remember?
They're doing like a time jump, right?
Yeah.
We'll see if
Good.
it's any good. Oops, I accidentally took your
'Cause it's
guy
been
out.
what, 2 years?
Something like that.
It's been a while.
It might, I feel
It's
like
been
it's
a
been
while.
longer.
I don't remember the word.
Well, you see,
how
now
you
there's
roll.
all that controversy over Sydney Sweeney's like
The Gene ad.
the Gene ad.
Oh, uh-huh.
I think it's a little stretch. I think it's a stretch, but I could see how people. But then I seen this other thing where people are like, "Oh, well, that's copying a commercial of this famous actress."
Oh, I just said her name the other day.
Yeah, where like she did that commercial when she was 14, and the ad
Oh,
like
Brooke
really,
Shields?
yes,
Brooke
and the
Shields,
ad
yeah.
really like sexualized her,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, that's ick.
Yeah.
And they're
so
like,
then-
well, they're doing that same ad with her. Because at first I was like, oh, just a racist thing? Like, I don't think that's racist. I think they're just referring to her good genes as she's hot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I got out of it. But maybe because I'm a dude.
Is that the controversy that it's racist because the genes
She's
or my
like,
genes
my
are blue or
genes
whatever?
are, yeah, that like, it's
and she
because
has
she's
like
white.
the blue eyes and she's white.
Oh,
That's
I
what
thought
I
it's because
heard.
she
I
sounded
really think-
stupid. That's what I
Well,
thought.
no,
it's
so
because she like,
The
because people are,
the voice though is like she's like Brooke Shields. That's how she sounds in her commercial. But she was 14, so that to me is the ick part about it, where I'm like, they're glamorizing her old shoe.
but I'm not seeing any of that. I only see the controversy like on my algorithm
No,
as
I know.
like the racism. And I'm like, that's kind of a
That
stretch.
didn't even cross my mind when I watched it.
Yeah, I mean, I would
gotta really
if
think into
somebody
that.
is really offended by it, I definitely would be interested. Like, what about it, right? Like, because maybe I'm just not seeing it. But for me, it was just like when you watch the Brooke Shields one from when she was 14, it's like absolutely copying. Like, and so then to that extent, I was like, that's kind of icky because she was 14.
Well, she was also in that movie, like Blue Lagoon or something.
Yeah.
And she was underage.
Well,
And
and she's
Well,
come
she was
out and
naked
said
and
like
pretty
that
much
they
all that.
way over sexualized her young and that like it was abusive and it would like she feels a way about it. So
Yeah.
then them glamorizing her old thing when she's come out and said like
Wait, so they had her
I
like
was
nude in a movie? Like,
over-sexualized.
isn't that like
Blue
against
Lagoon,
the law?
yeah.
It was.
and maybe not in the 80s.
I really like that movie.
Or
too.
7? No, probably 80s, right?
I think it was the 80s.
Yeah, I wonder how old. I think she was only like.
I mean they were
16
what
or
like
something like that.
abandoned on an island or something and her and
so
another
they
boy.
shipwrecked with the mom. But the mom,
is that the one? And they become like romantic or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
I actually remember like vague memories of that movie, but like,
Well, there's a lot of that in older movies too, because like Blank Check.
Yeah.
Remember Blank Check?
Mm.
Did you guys ever watch it? When he got a blank check and he typed it up for $1 million and he bought this house
I
and
do
whatever.
remember that,
And there was
yeah.
like a reporter or some girl, right? And at the end, he takes her on a date or whatever because it's like, oh, my boss is gonna take you on a date. But then at the end of the date, she like kisses him or something on the
Yeah.
mouth, maybe.
Yeah.
And I was like, this couldn't happen nowadays. And if that's true, it could not happen
yeah.
nowadays.
I know I do remember
why
that.
is it? Because he was
Because he's a minor.
was
He was
a
like 12.
minor.
Yeah.
And then also in the vampire
Also,
movie
ew.
with Brad Pitt. Do you remember
Oh,
that one?
yeah,
And
it was
Kirsten
Kirsten
Dunst.
Dunst.
She was like
really
a
young.
teenager and they had a kissing scene.
Yeah.
That was times are crazy.
Well,
is
not
that
that
Interview
long
with the
ago.
Vampire?
And yeah.
I don't remember him having a kissing scene. Did they? That's creepy.
Mm-hmm.
I
Did
thought
they?
there was something with
I think
Kirsten.
they kissed, but I don't know if it was romantic.
I remember her
or-
being like, "I want to be a woman," but because she was stuck as a girl, right?
yeah, she
yeah.
was stuck as a
But,
girl
yeah, that's fucking weird.
because they don't age. He
Ta-
turned her when she was young.
Mm.
Yeah, and she wanted to be older. 'Cause remember, she had the women and like
I never watched it.
Oh, Interview with the Vampire. I actually really love that movie, but now I'm probably never gonna watch it again because
I know.
I don't want to be like, I don't know.
No, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So it I looked it up because it's been a long time. But she kissed Brad Pitt. She was 11 and he was 31.
Brad Pitt. That's what started. Is that what started?
See?
Didn't he like young women?
No.
No, that's Leo.
That's
Oh,
Leonardo.
Leo. Sorry.
Oh, right there.
Okay, so another one,
Yeah.
but actually it's a more recent movie. But so she was, I think, 16 or 17. But Phantom of the Opera, the newest one with Gerard Butler.
I mean, Rose.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your jam.
I love that movie, but there was a lot of controversy because she was so young. But like he always like wore gloves. They never had a kissing scene. He always wore like when he was like rubbing on her and stuff. He always kept her hands between his hands, and like they try to keep it as professional
Also,
as
though,
possible.
like as an actor, you're like doing what you're there. Like this is the scene, you do it right. So I can.
Or if you don't
but
want to
then
do
also
it, then
like you're casting. You're like, who's casting?
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe
there's just
look
like
at
a
that
bunch of there's a
person.
bunch of it's
There's
kind of like
lot of things.
it's kind of like a bunch of fails on
But then also, what about the parents? What
every
I
level.
mean, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
Well, I feel like a 16, 17-year-old, they're going to be like, yeah, I want to do it. But, you know, I feel like
11.
they have more power than like an 11-year-old.
Can we talk about something else? This
Yeah.
is weird. It's not.
You know
it's-
what? Let's play this game.
Okay.
So I've been wanting to play this game for a while. It's called
Okay.
Incoherent. And so the overview of it is each card has a combination of words on the front of it. And when recited out loud, it sounds like the phrase written on the back. For example, try reciting thirds, teeth, or stay out loud, and you can hear the hidden phrase. Listen closely, saying thirsty Thursday.
You want me to read? God damn
Here,
it.
let's just play because I think you can kind of.
Okay, what category? There's 3 categories: party, pop culture, or kinky.
kinky. I'm just kidding.
Party.
I mean, I don't care.
Let's do one, and one for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
And just-
like, let's read. Damn it. So I just pick one?
You just pick one.
And what do? You just read it?
So yellow is pop culture. Pop culture. Party is blue, and
Wait, hold-
kinky
wait,
is
do we-
no. Yeah, that's the side you show them.
Wait, what?
Okay, so on one side there's it's like a really
Gibberish.
weird gibberish, right? And on the other side it says the answer. So you're gonna hold it up for the other people, and you guys are gonna say it out loud, and you're gonna try to guess what the actual phrase is.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I like this one.
Okay, so this is mine. I don't want it to shine through,
Okay.
so you say it.
Oh, we have
hot-
to say it?
Yeah. Hot
Hot
boxing.
boxing.
Hot boxing.
Yep.
Hot boxing.
Hot boxing?
Yep.
okay.
Berthic hunt roll.
I know what it is because I can see the back.
Berthic hunt roll. Berthic hunt roll. Berthic hunt roll.
So close, guys.
Birth
Berthic hunt roll.
Close.
Berthic
close.
control.
You got
Control.
birth control. Yay.
Birth control.
The hint
Okay.
was sexual safety.
Oh, there's hints.
Oh, the hint. Yeah, mine was
Well,
foggy
okay.
car.
I'll do this way.
Morn Hangwood.
Morning wood.
The
Easy.
hint was surprise, surprise. When sunrise isn't the only thing getting up in the morning.
Oh, is it Morning Wood? How funny.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir gums his shin.
Sir gums his shin.
Sir gums.
What's the
his
hint?
Shin.
Sir gums
Precise
his shin.
cut.
Circumcision.
Circumcision. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, you picked kinky too. I didn't realize.
How is circumcision kinky?
I guess
'Cause
it
it's
is
sexy?
one.
Because it's about the penis.
It didn't say anything
No,
funny.
put them in a separate proportion in case you
It didn't
want
say anything funny.
Genital surgery for the common man.
for the common man.
Wow.
Don't put it back there because
Oh,
I want to
okay.
keep them separate.
Okay.
Because we've done them before.
I don't want to read them anymore. No, actually, I do. I'm gonna do the sexy ones because they're
Oh
fun.
my god.
Are you doing the raunchy ones too?
I don't know if anybody's gonna get this one except for one.
Except for one.
Okay, what about this?
I'm gonna do like a placid one. I'm not trying.
Fake hub oops.
Fake hub boobs. Fake
Fake
boobs.
Yes.
Boobs.
The hint is plastic. When double D is goals.
I can't wait to read mine. Go ahead, Kat. Calm P for the storm. Calm P for the storm.
Calm before the storm.
Calm before
Yep.
the storm. Yeah.
I just did
Nice.
a nice one. And the hint was relaxed right now, moments before reuniting with your friends. It's the first time in weeks.
I'm going to let Juan do this one because I don't think either of you will get it.
Hey
Let me
Rig
see
Run
it.
Tell.
Let me see.
No, I don't
Hey
think
Rig Run Tell.
I don't think you even know the word.
Let me see.
Hey Rig Run Tell. Hey Ring.
Hey, rig, runt, tell. Hey, rig, runt, tell. If you just keep saying it over again.
Hey Rig Run Tell.
Hey, rig, run,
Hold
tell.
on now.
Hey, rig, run, tell. Hey, rig, run, tell. And it's a kinky one, right?
It's a kinky one.
What's the hint?
Jungle butt.
Hairy butthole.
Jungle Butt?
Hairy butthole.
I don't know. I guess I don't know.
Harry.
Uh-huh.
Herrig Runtel. Harry.
Gruntle?
What, is it
Frontal?
What's I had no idea. Herrig Runtel.
I should have started the
Runtle.
timer for this
Is it
one.
hairy frontal?
Harry Grundle.
What's a grundle?
I don't know. It just says the highway of pubic hair between the ass crack and the ball sack. I thought for sure
That's a
you'd know.
gooch.
Yeah, that's a gooch.
gooch.
Well, apparently it's a hairy grundle, and the hint was jungle butt.
Okay, that's a gooch. On a
Wrong.
man, it's a gooch,
Wrong.
and on a woman, it's a taint.
Right. So
Oh.
I just
I've never
thought-
heard of gruntle.
So I didn't actually read the definition of it, so I just thought it was something gay. When I seen jungle butt, I was like, it's gay.
Labba dance.
Lap dance.
Yeah.
Easy.
Nathan knew
Easy.
that one. Wait.
Locked in.
The hint was paid ride,
Oh.
and the definition was
Paid ride?
Paid ride, and the definition was the monetization of blue balls.
Oh.
I like that. The monetization of blue balls.
So
I've
do you
never
want
had a lap
pictures of
dance.
these? I
You've
can-
never had a lap dance, Nathan?
Not from like a stripper.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, just do I not count? Like, Jesus. I mean, you can pay me.
I think you had a lap dance, right? By that weird stripper? The smelly,
I have-
sweaty
Oh,
one?
Oh
yeah.
my God, yeah, that was awful.
That was horrible.
I'm not a fan
Sweaty,
of like
pimply.
male strippers.
Trying to talk shit, but you're the
Same.
one who's had a lap dance.
No, I said you have had a lap dance. You just said I hadn't had one from a stripper, and I said I don't count. You could pay me.
I mean, you're a hand stripper.
I am a stripper, yeah. Actually, I get paid good. No, yeah, I did. We went to a bachelorette party with a stripper, and it was not a vibe.
Yeah, he was super sweaty, super gross, pimply. Just not.
Probably
pleasant.
steroids, you know?
I feel like
Yes.
like they all do the same move. Like I feel like they all body roll and then
Yeah.
they jump down and do like the fucking worm
Yeah.
and then they just like do this the whole time.
Well,
like
then
I feel like they don't.
I mean, number one, he was very sweaty, and I know you can't necessarily control that, but then he's like trying to rub all over us, and I was like, bro, please don't get your sweat on
I
me.
literally hid in the corner behind a bunch of stuff. And
We're like hump on the fucking strip or on the
Bride.
the bride, please, like get away from us. Like we're like,
Well-
where did you find bro? Like,
You wouldn't like a stripper? What if it was like a twink stripper?
I'm not really into twinks.
not your
But
style.
I
Yeah.
feel like if
define twink for me, please.
young,
Feminine.
thin, feminine, hairless, typically blonde. I went to Magic Mike and I loved it because they're like dancing and it's like a
Right.
full
I mean,
show.
when you
they're not
first
on top
when you
of you?
first met Ronnie,
He was a twink.
well, then there you go.
So there
you
you go.
fucking married one.
I guess so. And now he's not. Now he's a little otter.
If I was,
Is that a gay term too? Otter?
Yeah, otter.
Oh,
Because it's
that's
like
cute.
bears are like the big
Oh,
big
yeah.
hairy ones.
Yeah.
But he's not super big, so he's just an otter.
Cute.
Yeah.
cute.
I really want to meet the otters in Crescent City.
I guess that's cute.
Oh,
Okay.
speaking of
Speaking of book club,
book club,
Working with animals is great, but let's be honest, it could also be chaotic. That's why I love Cuddles app. It's designed specifically for pet professionals, and it seriously makes life easier. With Cuddles, you can handle all your booking in one place, send automatic text messages to clients, and even accept payments right through the app. No more chasing down invoices or worrying about no-shows. And here's the best part. There's a free version to get started, so you can try it out with zero risk. If you want less stress and more time to focus on the dog in front of you, check out Cuddles app. Find it at cuddlesapp.com today.
We've turned Kat to the dark side.
I think we have a new inductee. Inductee? That
Yeah.
was called.
you know,
Kat, what a loser. Come on, Kat.
You gotta
I thought you were
come with
cool.
me.
So, Kat, go
I
ahead
was
and
gonna
start.
say Nathan does listen to audiobooks sometimes.
Yeah.
Start the book club meeting today.
Okay, so I the other day texted, what was it, Thursday, and I said, you know what? I think I want to try an audiobook because I was working at the new salon and We're alone there right now because we're trying to drum up new business, right? And it takes a minute. So I'm alone and I have all this time by myself and it's just me and the dogs. And so I was like, oh, recommend a book to me. So Juan sent me a book and he's like, oh, I recommend this one. And it's called Part of Your World by Abby
Jimenez.
And I'm like 25 chapters in or whatever, or 25. I'm on track 25 already. And I can't listen. I only listened to it for that day. And then every time I'm alone in the car, I listen to it. And I was like, oh, I understand why now. And you said it was like a rom-com.
Is it? Do you feel it?
I feel a rom-com.
Okay.
And then, but I feel also hatred towards some of like Neil and her parents. I was like, oh my God. And, but I'm really enjoying it. So I think it started something in me.
Yay.
Well, I was like,
Good.
you know what? I'm just listening to music and I'm listening to the same music all the time now. And I was like, it's getting boring. So I was like, you know what? I want something with a story.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's 3 books in that series. The next one I think is called Truly Yours. And I forget what the third one is called, but they're all kind of connected, like characters. They're like involved in all of them.
Character?
They're in it. It's not about them.
Okay.
But it's like it has to do with the medical field, right? Because she works at a hospital, and you love medical dramas.
I do.
But it's a really good series. I really like it. It's light.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some pretty heavy stuff in it.
Yeah, but it's easy to follow. Yeah. I'm not really embarrassed by any part of it. So like if a customer walks in, I'm not like, oh, you know. I mean, there's a little bit, but it's not like bad and it doesn't happen all that often. So I feel like it's a good, you know, if someone walks in, it's not like, oh, you know, not listening to anything too dirty. But I like the story and it makes me want a Daniel. And
what's a Daniel?
That's the male
the other
character,
guy. Yeah. It's a good book.
Yeah.
I think this is the rom-com I was
There's
talking
plenty
about.
of Daniels in the sea.
I know, but like this, I want this exact Daniel.
Yeah.
Just
the way
the
they
impossible.
describe him.
The way they describe him,
Very lumberjacky.
but like his personality, his love for animals, the way he treats her. Yeah, it's just all of it. It's like all wrapped into one.
Yeah.
So I'm really
I love that you love it.
Thank you.
That makes me happy.
It's nice. I love reading.
Well,
and I
you guys,
love like the descriptions in books and like while I do enjoy like watching TV and cinematic, you know, there's a lot of beautiful movies and like watching things you've read come to life is cool, but like nothing for me beats a book.
Well, you have this like image in your head, right? And it's funny when they're always talking about like, oh, you know, like the expressions on their face, the tight-lipped, you know, grimace basically, or you know something, or you know she bit her lip or something, and I find myself like, and
Yeah.
you know, I'm like in the car and I'm like, I was like, so I'm
Nice.
enjoying it.
Yay.
What about
Good.
you guys?
Well, I mean, I'm sure you've read more books, but we finished the Crescent City trilogy.
Yes.
It was funny because I think we finished like within
Same day.
within like hours of each other. But I loved it. I thought it was really good. It went in ways that I wasn't quite expecting.
Right.
Which was really nice. we don't want to spoil it for anybody, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I don't know. I know some people are like Crescent City was my favorite, and I did love the trilogy, but I don't know if it's my favorite. But I think because they all bring something different. Like ACOTAR is like very much like all about romance, and I do love a good romance. And I felt like
Throne of Glass.
Throne of Glass was like very much about like a heroine, you know, like finding herself and like her whole, like it's so much. Throne of Glass is so much.
Yeah.
And, but also there's like a lot of romance and friendship. And then Crescent City is a little more new age. It is still about finding yourself, but it's, you know, a little bit different. It is more romance, I feel like.
Yeah.
But not at the same time. More romance and less romance at the same time.
I get that. The sex scenes are better in this one. Well, I don't know. I actually felt something. Like I think I called you, or maybe I texted you that there was like a blowjob scene.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, hot. Like that was fucking hot.
Yeah.
And I even told you about it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, but then there was like another scene where he was like pleasuring her orally. And I was like, gross. This is
Not for
So
me.
the good news about this book is that it's something a couple I'm interested in both parts. So
Yeah.
there are a couple scenes I'm like,
Okay, so you're at home and you're listening to this. Are you like, maybe I'll just go and
No, because I'm working.
Yeah, he's normally working when he's listening. But
or like let me hit the rewind when I'm off?
so
Sometimes I rewind to hear things again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do feel like they're all very different, and I like different things about all of them. But I do think Throne of Glass might be my favorite just because of the story building. It's so intricate, and there's so much, and there's so many like details, and her like rise and fall, and like so much like climax getting to where you're going. So that might be my favorite. But I thoroughly have enjoyed all 3 series.
Yeah. I think Crescent City was very good.
Super good.
But it's I think my least favorite of the 3.
Yeah.
But the story is really good. I think Bryce is super badass. So badass.
Oh, super
And
cool.
again, the hottest.
Yeah. I want to be a Bryce.
But they're all really good.
They're all
3.
super good. But it was better than I thought. I put off reading Crescent City for a hot minute because I didn't think I was going to like it. And I did. I was like very happy with it. And there was a lot of surprises, which I appreciated.
Yeah. I enjoyed the surprises a lot. Like I enjoyed the beginning of the 3rd book a lot because of the surprise, you know?
They really got me. That 3rd book, I had no clue where we were going.
Yeah. There was a new book in my Puck Boy series.
Nice.
So this is called Possessive Puck Boy. And this one's about this guy bought a hockey team because one of the players used to bully him in high school. So he he's a billionaire. He's a tech guy. He sold his company, has billions of dollars, and bought the hockey team to make this certain guy's life like a living hell.
Revenge.
And then it goes back and forth every chapter, between the two. And then obviously they end up together. Spoiler alert, every book ends that way. But it was
Enemies
pretty good.
to lovers.
Yeah, I really liked it. I started reading. Do you guys remember when I talked about the Tenant with the mystery thriller book from Frida McFadden? So I really liked that book. So I started reading a new series that she has called The Housemaid. I think I might have sent you the.
Oh, I read like the first page, but remember I said it's tiny. Is it good? Are you liking it?
Yeah, it's really good. I finished the first book. The second book, there's a 2.5 book and then a 3. So I'm going to start the second book or the 2.5.
2.5.
Are these one? Is this one? Because like I said, I'm only a couple pages in. Is it a thriller?
Yeah.
Or, okay, I like
I
thrillers.
think that's the author's genre.
I love thrillers.
Yeah.
And whenever I get like I've been reading too much fantasy, then I go to like murder mystery or thriller.
Yeah. 2 more books. One book called Winging It With You. I did not like it. I stopped listening about halfway through. I was like invested like 6 hours into this book, and I was okay. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. I'm gonna like it. And then I was just like not into it, and there was like 5 hours left, and I was like,
can't do
not
it.
for me. Like it's a gay love story, but it was like about like The Amazing Race. Like they were like on a TV show, and it was just I don't know if because I don't like the show or because I don't like the whatever, but.
Cat
Do
loves
not
The Amazing
recommend.
Race.
But right now, I'm almost done with The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Have
Oh,
you guys?
I put that in my.
So
you sent
good.
it to me, and I hearted it for later.
I have 2 hours left. It's about this old Hollywood lady, and she's had 7 husbands throughout her life, but this one girl is going to be writing like a biography for her or about her life, and it's like her retelling the story. But it's really cool because I was telling Leah recommended it to me, and I was telling her that it reminds me. It's about like Hollywood, right? And like the way celebrities manipulate the narrative in the media.
Yeah.
So this lady, spoiler alert, because you find out like pretty early on, she's a lesbian, or she has a couple husbands, but then she falls in love with the woman. But then so she was like, oh, but we can't get caught because it's the 60s or whatever.
Yeah.
So then it's like, I'm going to marry this person because of what, so it's just like, and then it's just like how they spin the narrative. And I love celebrity gossip. I love, like, I picture, I was telling Leah, this is Taylor Swift. Because when she's like older, because I feel like she'll come out when she's older. She'll come out in your own time, girl. But I just picture old Taylor Swift when I read it.
Yeah.
That's super funny.
Because she's a big old lesbian. Word on the street.
That's super funny.
But like, how do you find books that you like would enjoy? Like, how do you go about? Do you read like the little, like listen to the little tidbits about them,
Or do you
and
just
decide
go
from there,
on
or do you just go like recommendations?
I use Libby, which is like a free I need to take up with that. It's like you check out books from the library.
Okay,
on
you
it.
need to send that to me
Yes,
too,
I'll send
because
it
I'm
to you
going to
too.
try audio again and see if my brain can cooperate.
I can't read and absorb. So.
I go to like popular, and then I go to available now,
and can you pick it
and
like
then
a
I
movie?
judge the book by the cover.
Oh,
I
And
always
then
judge
I
the
read.
book by the cover, and I know you're not supposed
Hey,
to.
never judge a book by its cover, except for always.
but so is there like a library where you can like pick genres, like the horrors or the
Yeah.
yeah.
Because like if sometimes I go to the actual.
I feel like that would be the bare minimum for a book thing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You know, literally Thursday was the first time I ever ventured into the audiobook world.
Well, so like if I go to the actual bookstore, which I do from time to time, I go first based off of book cover, and if the cover looks interesting, then I'll read the
back.
the
Oh,
back.
my next one's feel.
Feel. I'll look
How's
at the
that
back.
with audiobooks?
Yeah, how does that go? I'll read the description, and then if it's interesting, then I'll take it. But if the cover is ugly, like it's a no-go. But obviously, bookstores have different sections.
Yeah.
But then if I'm doing audiobook and I'm looking for a new audiobook, then I'll look at like sometimes I do free books because they'll be like, oh, the first book in the series is free. And it's like a smaller author, but they're like fantastic. So then I get the first book free and then it hooks my ass. So I'll be like fantasy free. And then I'll like browse that. And if none of those look interesting, then I'll go like fantasy top paid right now. Because it'll be like fantasy top free, fantasy top paid. And then, or if I'm looking for thriller or mystery, I'll do it that same way. And I'll start with free. And then if there's not anything of interest there, I'll go like top of and there's always something, you know, like, and sometimes I'll buy like 3 or 4 or grab a few free ones. And then I've gotten authors that have like 10 different series and the first book is always free. And that, you know, like, and so then once I get done with one series, I'll, you know, like check out the next free book in their other series. And, so then I've read like hundreds of books from the same author.
Do you feel like audiobooks is cheating? Like you're not really reading? I feel like a poser.
I mean, we're not really reading,
Yeah.
right? But we're consuming the story. Like the author's telling a story, and we're listening and hearing what they have to say. And I feel like it's supporting the author regardless, right? I mean, we're technically. I mean, yes, we're cheating. We are cheating.
like,
We're
I feel
not
like a
really
What does
reading.
poser.
What does Google say about that?
Well, what's the definition of reading? That's my question.
Are audiobooks cheating? No, audiobooks are not cheating. A study showed that listening to audiobooks stimulates the brain as much as reading does.
Oh, there you go.
So there it is. We're using our brains as
Nice.
I do like, because I've never been a reader, but I do like hearing it being read and described, you know, instead of like watching it on TV and absorbing it and seeing a picture of that person or the scenery in my head, you know?
Do you think you're gonna stick with it, or do you think you're just like interested in it at the moment?
Well, I did think because I did it because I had FOMO, because we'd be sitting here on the couch and those two would just be talking. So now you have to do it too. Get back into it, maybe get your own reading. But
Well, he has several audiobooks on his phone.
I do listen to books like very rarely, but I'm working my way through
Akatar.
that, and also The Witcher. I like The Witcher
Oh yeah,
series.
he's been listening to The Witcher on audiobook, but not recently.
But,
But going back
I think I'm
to,
going to stick with it.
I do think I have seen an article, same thing, where it says like listening to audiobooks is stimulating your brain, so it's not cheating in that sense. But I wonder if they'll pick a new word for it, because the definition of reading is the action or skill of reading written or printed matter silently or aloud. So like
We're absorbing the story.
you're absorbing it, but differently. So I wonder if they're going to come up with a different word for it. Because I don't think it's cheating in the sense that, like, I agree. Like, you're absorbing the story the same as I am when I'm reading. But
Listening?
you're not actually reading because
Listening.
by definition, you're not. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Because, like I said, like, I wish I could do it your
That
way.
sounds like
I
some
would.
reader propaganda.
Well, our thing is called the book club, so it
it's
doesn't
book
matter how
club.
you absorb
It
it.
doesn't say you have to be a reader. But that's why I was saying, like, I wonder if they'll come up with a different word for audio, books, like instead of like, oh, I read an audiobook, you know, like, I don't know. I don't think it really matters. Like I have seen the article that says like it is still the same part of the brain. So
Well, you're using your imagination. Like I've always had a harder time reading, but once I really get into it, you're not concentrating. Like for me, when I read and I'm like actually get into it, like the words are, I could just like hear them almost, right? Like they're just like playing in my mind. So I don't know, maybe
yeah. No, I agree. So
yeah, I like audiobooks. I mean, I used to read physical books a lot when I was younger. But I think now, like you were saying something like if you listen to an audiobook, your brain starts going elsewhere, right? But I feel like I need to be doing something while the audiobook is playing. So it's like dishes or like grooming, or sometimes I mop and I put on my book or something. Yeah. But like I feel like if I just read, my brain's going to want to do something in addition to
That's how I feel,
because
I feel like I cannot focus on the words in hand because I hear something or I see something and it's triggering my brain to a different realm, so I'm not absorbing what's on the page.
Well, see, maybe that's my problem though, because like when I listen to an audiobook, it's the past times when I've done it, it's been like, oh, me and Nathan are driving somewhere and we're listening to it in the car. So I feel like when you're sitting in the car not doing anything, your brain is just like, doop, 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 doop.
Yeah.
Well,
if you were driving, maybe it'd be easier.
Yeah, I listen to mine while I'm driving, and I feel like it helps keep me awake because I'm playing a story in my head, you know?
But like if I were to put my headphones on and listen at work, Nathan would be like, why do you have your headphones on? Take them out.
Yeah.
That's true.
He gets upset.
We talk a lot at work, and I always feel like if Katie has her headphones on, she's mad.
I am mad if I have my headphones on or upset.
So she can't.
She just validated it. See, there you go.
No, but that is usually it's not necessarily always mad, but if I'm upset or overwhelmed, I will put my headphones on to get back in the right headspace.
And to ignore the rest of us.
I think I started audiobooking because I was mad at Ronnie. I think I was, I'm going to listen to a book. I'm going to listen to a book and then just like, I'm going to tune him out and just groom. And then now I just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Do you guys like talk the whole time? Like if you're not listening, or are you guys both silent?
No, because he has his iPad and he's watching
stuff.
Steven Universe or fucking Pioneer Woman or just there's this one show that he's I don't know, Wheel of Time maybe.
Oh, Wheel of Time, yeah. He's been talking about that.
That he's got it hooked up.
Yeah,
he's got a nice job.
This is
you can just watch.
I do that stuff
YouTube.
when I'm on mobile. So maybe I'll try audio next time I'm on mobile. Usually I just like put TV on in the background.
And listen to it.
That's the funny thing. I do listen to it because I can't watch it. I'm grooming. So it just sits there in the corner. Like I don't even, it's just
and you're
like,
comprehending what's happening on the,
I was doing that when like long drives when I drowned out in LA, I would put like a TV show on that I know and
That's a crime.
I'm not watching it though. I'm listening to it. Because it's sitting on the seat next to me, so I'd have to be like this.
Sure.
Sure.
Hey, I haven't crashed yet. Well, now I have audiobooks.
I've gotten tickets before. Like, remember when the first were like, no cell phones while you drive? And I try to pull this move, the little quick peek.
That you can pulled over You can totally tell when people are doing that.
Yeah.
But
I got a ticket for texting and driving once.
Wow.
Yeah. I feel like it's not a thing no more.
First started. I was in like early 20s.
They were out to get you then. Yeah. But now I feel like you can get away with it.
Yeah.
Well,
or maybe we're better at it.
I try not to text and drive. I do a lot of talk to text while I'm driving. So that's why usually they come through and the names are all spelled weird. And
actually, your thing, like every time we text you when you drive, it says you're driving.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. Not since I got my new phone. But I had that turned on so I didn't get distracted by it.
Yeah, but I would still just like bypass it or be like, nah, I notified her anyway.
Yeah.
No safety.
Not for not when it's me.
Yeah. Well, I do a lot of long drives and like listening to something helps keep me awake. So now I have audiobooks to listen to, so there's no potential distraction of me watching it.
I like that series a lot. I actually put a lot of her books on hold for when they're available because she's a popular author. So I'm excited for her.
Nice.
If you've been grooming for a while, you know not all shampoos are created equal. That's why I reach for Hydra. Their formulas are professional grade, made with high quality ingredients that leave coats shiny, soft, and smelling amazing. Hydra has a full line, Everything from deep cleansers to coat-specific shampoos and conditioners, so you can tailor every bath to each dog's needs. Plus, they're super concentrated, which means little goes a long way and saves you money in the salon. Whether you're grooming pets at home or competing on the big stage, Hydra helps every dog look and feel their best. Find Hydra at your favorite distributor. All right, Nathan, you tell us something. We're talking about books. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, do you have
I don't
a,
know.
It was a
do you have a
crazy
crazy story that you can think of in
okay,
your life?
what kind though?
Not
I don't-
depressing.
Literally.
Not depressing?
Yeah, no, just crazy. Not like, not depressing.
Not depressing?
I mean, it could be.
The last
if
crazy
it's,
told you story was very depressing.
Which one was it?
It was the one.
Was the dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what about the last time I seen my friend? How about that? My best friend. You want that one? That one's a little. That
She's
one's sad
That
too.
one's sad too. That's why I was
Oh, okay.
laughing.
I was like, oh, sounds funny.
No, I mean that's depressing too.
Okay, what about?
And then there's
Were
the
you
one
gonna
where
tell us something
where
about
the
a guy in
gun-
jail?
No, I told you about how I gave him my my sleeves, right? Didn't I tell you guys that?
Oh,
Or no,
was
did
that
I
the
not tell
story?
you?
Your
maybe not on
sleeves?
here.
No, you
Uh-uh.
told me, but
Okay, so when I was,
I don't know if you told him.
Okay, so in Santa Rita, which is the local county jail, which is like a big one in the Bay Area. It's like one of the biggest ones in the Bay Area.
Where is it in the Bay?
It's in Pleasanton.
Okay.
So I spent.
It is?
Um,
Oh,
well,
Santa
it's
Rita.
like
I was
Santa
thinking
Rita.
of San
it's
Quentin.
it's
no,
like
Santa Quentin is a prison. Santa Rita is a jail. So jail is less.
they're
It's like for
different.
when you're going to court, basically. Still, long sentences is when you go to prison.
Okay.
So I'm
Good to know.
there and like, I'm randomly get pulled out of my dorm and they take me and like by this time I've been in there a couple months and I'm comfortable, right? Like I have my Cadillacs and I have like double layered slippers,
Mhm.
right? And I have my like fucking
Wait,
sleeves.
what's double layered
It was
slipper?
a Cadillac.
So you
in
get
prison.
like thong slippers, but like if somebody leaves, they'll leave their old ones sometimes, and you can get their soles and like attach it to your soles,
to make them cushy.
so they're cushier.
and
Yeah.
what's a Cadillac in jail?
That's that.
the Cadillac slippers.
Yeah. So I had the
Oh,
extra.
Premium.
It's your cat.
And then I also had the sleeves where like if you happen to get your hands on an extra pair of socks, you cut the bottoms out, and that way like you wear them as a sleeves because it's like
Oh.
constantly like
Drafty.
in the like 60 something degrees in there. It's like a constant. So you're always like it's cool always. Some people are cold. So people will make these sleeves, right?
Well, you were like 18, right? So you're just like a little skinny baby.
Yeah, skinny guy, but I had my Cadillacs and my sleeves, and they. I even had a curtain, like I had an extra sheet, and I cut the I got a bottom bunk finally, and you cut the sheets to where you,
You would
can
think
make.
the top bunk would be like more.
No.
You'd want the tops.
No, because in the
You make
when you're on
yourself
the
a little cave.
when you're on the
Okay.
bottom, you can make yourself a little like a shack,
Oh, okay. So you could be alone. A jack shack.
yeah, I didn't want to say it. You hook yourself up with the Jack Shack, right? And then
and they
like
allowed that. They couldn't see you sleeping though.
you would open it at nighttime so where they could see. Because if you start doing some crazy like modifications, they'll eventually come in and rip it all out.
Yeah.
But if like if I just have a thing, if I put a
Cheat.
sheet up real quick and like they don't know, then they think it's just slipped in. Or you'd be surprised how much shit you get away with, right? So, but then on the bottom of the bunk, you get to put up pictures from magazines. So I had who was that? There's this one actress that was really big back then. She was so fine, Mexican, but whatever. I forget her name. She was one of them, I'm
No.
sure.
When was this? What year?
Like 2000.
Salma
Was
Hayek?
it Selma Hayek? Yeah.
One of them, yes, but it was a different one. And she was in, but whatever, regardless.
Okay.
So I'm in there, and then they call me out, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna do your blood DNA test," and I'm like, "Oh, what the hell? What? Why do you want my DNA?" Right?
Yeah.
And I didn't know, but like when you get in trouble as a felon, they like in California they take your DNA regardless, right?
Yeah.
So they take
You're
my
going
like
in the
they
system.
take my mouth swab, and he's like, "Don't worry, we're just making sure that everyone knows you're not a rapist." And I'm like, "Okay, I guess that's cool.
like,
Like,
"Here."
thank you." Like, and so they sit down, and there's this guy there because we're in this room by ourselves in this medical wing, and he's like white, like white. Not like
Like
a white guy.
white like a sheet,
He was a
like
white
that-
guy, but he was like white like a sheet.
Like he's scared.
Yeah, but he's like
Or
all
sickly.
all like sickly, and he's like, "I'm so cold, and he keeps like trying to call the guards, but they won't come, and they're like, "Oh, shut the fuck up," or whatever, And he like starts talking to me. He's like, "I'm anemic," and like I'm just freezing. I'm so cold. And like I just got hooked up with my sleeves, right? I've been in there for like a month and a half now, and I got my sleeves on and they're nice and warm, and I'm looking at this dude like, fuck this
Dying
guy.
of freezing.
Fuck this guy. But then I'm like, fuck. So I give him my sleeves.
Typical
right?
Nathan.
And he's like, oh my God, thank you so much. I'll remember you forever. And like, I'm like, shut up. You know, just like, just
I'm
fucking
cold
take
now.
them. Just take them. And, but they released me, or they brought me back to my regular dorm. But I just remember thinking like, what the fuck are they doing to this guy? Like, why is he in there?
Yeah.
Why don't they give him a blanket? He just kept asking for a blanket. That's all he wanted. I was there for a couple hours in this room, and he just kept asking for a blanket. They don't want to give it to him. So I gave him the things just because I felt bad. But I remember thinking, like, I don't ever want to be here again.
Yeah.
And, like, this seems wrong. You know, like, I didn't ask him what he was in there for. Who knows what he was in there for. So it could have been something really terrible, and they were punishing him that way. But I didn't know that at the time, so I gave him. But then, you know, I ended up getting another pair and making new sleeves a couple weeks later. But that guy just sticks in my mind a lot, you know? I don't know his name or anything.
It wasn't a very crazy story, but it was a nice story. You're such a nice person.
Well, okay, yeah.
Showing
I
compassion.
didn't want it to be crazy.
Well,
It
it's called
it's
Nathan's
Nathan's
crazy
crazy
story.
Okay.
I guess the crazy part was the curtain.
the Jack Shack.
Jack Shack, yeah.
Shack.
Okay, I got another one. This one is crazy. This is like the last
Okay,
time
but
I
we only have 15
hung out.
minutes.
I hung out with this guy, right? He was like, I think I told you about this guy, but he used to give me
I'm sure you told me
illegal
about it.
substances when I was really young.
A bad,
Like
he's
14,
a bad
15,
man.
he'd give
He's
me
a bad
like
man.
access to whatever I wanted. So he calls me up and he's like, come to my house. Someone's coming over here. I go over there. We do a bunch of illegal stuff. And then he hands me a bulletproof vest and an AK, like a fully, assault rifle, right? And like I'm
How old are
15.
you?
I think
Oh.
I'm 15. And I'm putting this I'm in this in Old Newark, and I'm putting this thing on, and I'm like, wow, this is sick, right? And I'm putting on
so
this,
cool.
I'm putting on this bulletproof
While under the
vest,
influence of all this
right?
stuff?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and and then like he gives me this gun, and I'm like, wow, what's going on? What's happening, right? And he's like, some people are coming here right now, and we're gonna like surprise them when they pull up to the house. And like I'm 100% for it. I'm like so strung out, and I'm like, yeah, we're about to like do this thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, where's my other two of my friends are there, and he's suiting them up too. So there's like, we're with this like 30-year-old dude, and he's suiting up all these teenagers in
Megan's little teenage army.
yes. And then we're in his driveway, but there's a house in his backyard, you know, like that you can drive through. And so he has us in the driveway, and I'm behind this bush. He's behind another bush. And he's like, we're just going to wait. They're going to pull up any moment, right? And then this car pulls up into the driveway, and we're all like, get ready. And I'm like, what the fuck? Are we going to like
Like, what are we
have a
doing?
are we going to am I about to have a freaking shootout right now?
Yeah.
And then I'm suddenly thinking like, my hands are on this thing, and like
Fingerprints.
I'm wearing this. Yeah, I'm like, what the hell am I doing? And he goes, oh shit, no, wait, it's my neighbors. And the neighbor starts pulling in through his driveway to get back to his house, right? And it's like this regular ass family. Like it's a mom and a dad and their two like kids, and they pull into the driveway and they have their headlights on at night, and they could full on see us. So they're just
in
looking.
the bushes with their.
They're just like looking straight. They like glance at us real quick, but then they're just like, look straight and drive into the back. They just go back into their house and like nothing. And then I remember
I'm
I
sure
was
that's
like,
not the first time they came home to see stuff
See
like
him
that.
doing- Yeah.
I started to come like my adrenaline was dropping,
Right.
and I was like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Get
what
me
am
the
I
fuck
doing?
outta here.
And like I said, I gotta go, dude. Like, what is this? You know, like I give him the stuff and I leave. And that was like one of the last times I hung out with him and did like, because I'm like, what?
So did
Was there
anything
ever
end
a
up happening?
shootout?
Do you
Nothing
know?
ever happened. Because I asked my other friends later that day or later the next day, and nothing ever happened. But I'm
They
like,
stayed.
Probably a hallucination
They
of
stayed.
his.
yeah. Well, it wasn't, because things did happen later, but that did not involve me or my friends. But yeah, like, so was that crazy? Was that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
why-
just remember thinking I could see the dad's eye,
He's
the
like,
father of the
We're
family,
just gonna pray-
because it was like just like a Mexican family, and the dad like he's Ghostface as he's pulling in, you know, and
He doesn't want to be shot up by his crazy neighbor.
so his
my
expression is
God.
on my face, but no, everything worked out.
I really feel like you should write a autobiography, Nathan.
You never, I've told you that one
because
before, right? Have I told you guys that one?
You told
No.
me,
Yeah.
not them though. But like I do,
I've heard some Matt stories, but not that one.
I do feel like you should write your story because like
Wearing a bulletproof vest with a machine gun is pretty cool.
I've never
Maybe if I was doing
in
it
my
in
life,
in a different.
never in my life has somebody handed me an automatic weapon or a bulletproof vest. I've seen bulletproof vests. I've touched them, and I've touched plenty of like, legal weapons.
Maybe it's just a
but
very California teenager
no
American experience. No,
I mean, I was a teenager in
Born and
California,
raised
and
here.
I did not. I was in band and it when I was 15. Yeah.
Yeah, when I was 15, no, I was not doing nothing like that.
15. That's only 3 years older than Owen.
Stop it.
I know.
I
That's
could not
crazy.
imagine anybody
The sweet little
giving
Owen.
him.
I feel like he would just collapse under a bulletproof vest. They're heavy.
Well, I was
Sweet
already
baby.
living like on my own at that time.
Yeah, you were dropped out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not really with your mom anymore.
But that's
That's what I'm saying though. You got to write a book because I feel like your life experience, like before you met me, was like you already had so
peak.
much. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna throw this at you.
okay. Another one,
But
right?
like you had
No.
so much life experience.
10 minutes.
One more. This is a quick one. The one time Katie she met him like one time, and it was on
I
4th
met
of
him
July.
a few times.
It was on 4th of July,
was-
and I go, let's go to my house and say hi, right? And she's like, whatever, this guy, like, I don't like him, right? And
Yeah,
we
'cause
go
I
to his
met him
house.
a few times.
We go into his house, and he's like, Nathan, you want to shoot a gun? And I'm like, yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
we're in his kitchen, right? And Katie's like, looks at me, he's like, Nathan, no. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna go with him into his bed. He's like, come with me in my bedroom. And I'm like,
Just shoot
okay.
a gun?
Yeah.
Yes.
So like, we go into his bedroom, and he fucking literally has.
I did not go in.
She wouldn't come. And I'm like, come on, babe.
I'm like, no.
This is cool. This is cool. And he's got a couple, like 3 phone books set up on the fucking dresser. And then we're just shooting a phone book in his bedroom.
In his
With
bedroom.
what I'm positive was an illegal gun.
Yeah, and I'm like this though. I have my hand on one ear, and my shoulder on my
You
other
shoot like
ear.
this?
Because the first time it went off, it like my
It
ears
was
like
so loud.
like.
Damn.
Well,
There's
and like
another one. No more. No. That's it.
I remember telling you too, like you better fucking wipe your prints off that thing. Like,
Katie's
Yeah.
like, I'm
Idiot.
leaving. You're done. She was so mad at me.
I was very mad.
I was like, this is so cool. Not cool.
Yeah, I
No.
can
I
just
would've been mad,
imagine
too.
him using the weapon in like some other crime with your fingerprints all over it. I was thinking about that.
I was
AKs.
like, dude. And then after he came back out, the silent treatment was enough to be like, all right, we gotta go. I was like,
Good
dude.
job, Katie.
I had to pull him out of there. He was like in Newark in
right,
general.
what else now?
That's
Is that
where
it?
that's
Is that
where
it? Yeah.
all the hood druggies were. And he was like, "We're gonna live in Newark," and I was like, "The fuck, we're not. No, we ain't. We are
Antioch,
not."
baby. Where did you go?
The first time we moved to Hayward.
Oh, okay.
So it was, but there was still a little bit, like not as bad because it was harder for them to get to us. And then we did eventually. We kept moving further and further away. And now we're back in Hayward.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Do you
now
ever, do you
that's
ever
not a
run into
problem.
anybody like just on the street? Like, do you notice them and like look away, or are they like not?
Not really.
He's
one
still pretty
time,
friendly with-
someone I won't say came to my house and asked me to hide something,
No.
and the police were looking for him. And Katie, like that was like the last interaction with that type. And I was like, Katie, it's just for a little bit. And she's like, absolutely not.
I was
We
fucking
are not
pissed.
hiding anything in our house.
Yeah.
We are not. And I'm like, that was like the last like.
Well, number one, we already had kids. And I was like, you better fucking call him back right now because he wasn't home. He just came over and was like, hey, can I put something in your garage for Nathan? And I was kind of like, what? And then I was like, I mean, I guess. But then he took off and I went and I looked and seen what it was. And I was like, call him back right fuck now. We have children. I'm not
Yeah.
fucking playing around. I'm done. If like, no.
Yeah, and this particular person was like he hid out a little bit after that. He hid out at our house because he was wanted for attempted murder, and he was like hiding out with us.
No, that was before the kids though. These were different.
I don't know if I could say this stuff. I think it's fine because he's went and served his time.
Well, he already served his time. No, that was before we had kids though.
But I was like, I just didn't get it, right? He's like, I'm like, Katie, he's important to me. I want to make sure he's safe. And Katie's like, the police are looking for him. Like, he can't stay here.
Wanted.
And I'm like, I just didn't understand. I understand now.
Because you're too kind.
I understand now.
Well, you're very loving. You're very forgiving. You're too kind. And I was like, no, we can't. This is not normal. Normal people don't do this.
That's what I did. To me, it was freaking. To me, yeah, I was like, what? What do you mean?
He was like, ride or die, bro.
What
This
do you
is my
mean?
friend. And I was like, this is not normal.
Not normal.
And you don't let people just hide things at your home. No, this is not normal.
With your children.
She's telling me.
I appreciate the brotherhood. That's cool that you would do that much for somebody. But wow.
Nathan's a real one, but not anymore. Sorry. He's a changed man.
Good. For the better.
Only when I remind him, though. He still be trying sometimes. And I'm like, no. Methinks not.
All right. Well,
anyways, we'll
who's the
wrap
host?
it up with that.
Cat.
Thank you so much for joining us. Also, check out our Facebook group, Another Grooming Group. And also, we'll see you at Hershey.
See you, Hershey.
Bye.